What's the one thing that makes a woman look at you like you're the only man in the room? Is it your looks, your wealth, or is it something deeper, something most men overlook? Let me tell you this. Desire doesn't start in her body, it starts in her mind. It's the thoughts you provoke, the emotions you stir, the connection you create that ignites that spark. And the best way to trigger that spark, asking the right questions, not the small talk, not the surface level chatter, but the kind of questions that make her pause, reflect, and feel something she's never felt before. Questions that bypass her logic and reach into her soul. These are the questions that make her not just attracted to you, but truly desire you. In this video, I'm about to hand you 7 questions that will change the way you connect with women. These aren't ordinary questions. They're the keys to unlocking attraction on a level most men will never even touch. But don't just memorize them, understand the energy behind them. Because a man who knows how to ask the right questions is a man she'll never forget. But before we dive in, I've got something for you. A free ebook, The Female Mind Control Handbook. Inside, you'll discover hidden secrets that will make any woman crave you. Get your free copy now. The link is in the description or pinned comment. Let's get into it. Question 1. When was the last time you felt truly wanted? Pause for a moment. Think about that question. When was the last time you made a woman feel like she was truly chosen? Not because of her looks, not because of her success, but because of something deeper. Every woman, no matter how independent or confident, has a deep, unspoken hunger to feel fully wanted. This question isn't about her last relationship. It's about pulling back the veil on her emotions. You're not asking to pass the time. You're asking to see the real her. And when you ask it with sincerity, with deep eye contact and stillness, you're giving her a rare gift. This question sparks desire because it reminds her of something she might be missing. The feeling of being wanted, not out of convenience or obligation, but out of pure, undiluted desire. And once she realizes you're the kind of man who can offer that feeling, she won't just want to talk to you, she'll want to stay. Question 2. What would you do if you weren't afraid? This is a question that cuts deep. It taps into something most women keep hidden. Fear. Fear of judgment. Fear of rejection. Fear of being too much or not enough. When you ask this question, you're giving her permission to dream, to envision a version of herself free from those fears. You're not just asking, you're opening a doorway to a future she's afraid to step into. And when she starts to speak about the things that she's been afraid to admit, you become the man who helped her see her true potential. The secret to making this question work? Don't react, just listen. When she speaks her truth, you don't interrupt or offer solutions, you simply witness her. And that's when desire becomes personal. Question 3. What's something you've never told anyone? This isn't a casual question. It's an invitation to dive deep into the core of who she is. Every woman has stories she's never shared, parts of herself she keeps hidden. When you ask this, you create a space where she can feel safe, vulnerable, and open. And here's where the Stoic twist comes in. Don't react. Don't flinch. Don't try to fix her. Simply listen. When you hold space like this, you show her a kind of emotional strength she may have never experienced before. This is the kind of connection that lasts. This is where real attraction begins. Not in the surface level interactions, but in the deep, intimate exchanges. Question 4. What do you crave that you're afraid to ask for? Desire often lives in the things left unsaid, the desires that she's afraid to express. Maybe it's an emotional need. Maybe it's a physical longing. Whatever it is, this question cuts straight to the heart of her deepest cravings. The power of this question lies in the fact that most men are too afraid to ask it. They're scared to go deeper, to touch the forbidden, but not you. You're the kind of man who's unafraid of depth. And when she opens up, don't comment, don't try to fix it. Simply thank her for trusting you with her truth. This is where attraction transcends the physical. It's not about what she wants. It's about creating a space where she can want without fear of judgment. Question 5. What do you miss most about who you used to be? This question digs deep into her soul. It's not about who she is right now. It's about the woman she used to be, the version of herself before life got in the way, before the world made her hard, practical, and predictable. When you ask this question, you're not just asking about her past. You're inviting her to reconnect with the parts of herself that she may have buried, the dreams she gave up, the wildness she protected, the passion she traded for responsibility. This question is a gateway to her emotions. You're reminding her of who she was when life felt more open, more free. And that's when true desire begins to bloom. But here's the Stoic twist. Don't try to fix her. Don't offer advice on how she can get back to that version of herself. Instead, allow her to sit with the reflection of who she once was and who she might want to be again. By simply recognizing that gap and offering no judgment, you show her something rare. A man who sees her, not just for who she is, but for who she could be. And when she feels understood in this way, that's when the desire for you becomes inevitable. Question 6. What would it take for you to let go? Every woman carries something, a burden, a pain, expectations, the weight of having to be strong all the time. This question goes straight into those layers. You're asking her to confront what she's holding on to, whether it's guilt, fear, or the wall she's built to protect herself. When you ask this question, you're not pushing her to talk. You're offering her a moment of clarity, a chance to lay down her emotional armor. You're telling her, I see the strength, but I also see the vulnerability underneath. And this is where emotional safety comes in. You don't need her to answer. You don't need her to open up right away. But simply by creating that space, you give her the opportunity to breathe, to release, and to let go of whatever is holding her back. When a woman realizes she doesn't have to perform for you, that she doesn't need to be strong or perfect around you, that's when you unlock a level of emotional desire that most men will never experience. Question 7. What do you want that you're afraid you don't deserve? This is the question that flips everything on its head. Desire isn't just about what she wants. Sometimes it's about what she thinks she can't have, the dreams she has that she tells herself she's not worthy of, the love, the success, the happiness. She secretly wants it all, but doubts she deserves it. When you ask this question, you're stepping into forbidden territory. You're asking her to confront the deepest parts of her psyche, the places where she's been told she's not enough or that she's too much. You're challenging her to see that she is worthy of everything she desires. And when she opens up, when she allows herself to admit those hidden desires, you've just separated yourself from 99% of men. You're not just another guy who wants her body. You're the man who sees her for who she truly is, flawed yet deserving. And that's when desire shifts from a fleeting attraction to something far deeper. Outro. As we wrap this up, let me leave you with this. Use these questions not as tactics, but as reflections of the man you are becoming. A man who doesn't need to chase. A man who doesn't need to impress. A man who knows how to stand still and pull the truth out of a woman like a magnet. Because here's the thing. She doesn't want another loud man trying to win her attention. She wants the still one. The one who can sit with her in silence, yet make her feel more understood than she's ever felt before. If this video spoke to you, if you're ready to ignite a deeper connection with the women around you, hit that subscribe button. And hey, drop the word trigger in the comments if you feel it. Because if you get it, you know exactly what I mean. You're not here to impress, you're here to ignite. I'll see you in the next one.